We are good to go.
Just
Just let me
waiting for
know.
it to give me the go ahead, and I'll give you the signal.
All right, awesome.
We're good, my friend.
Excellent. All right, guys. It is 7:30 and like I said, we like to start right on time. So let's get right into it, everyone. Welcome. If you're brand new, someone invited you out here tonight to take a look at this broker opportunity overview. You're going to see what this is all about. But first, I wanted to present myself. My name is Nick Duhame. I'm an independent broker here with DAC, and I've been part of DAC for the past 7 years. And all I can say is, in my experience, DAC has provided an opportunity for brokers just like us to really make an impact in the market that we serve, and also make an impact, a financial impact for our lives. And you're going to see it in this overview. I'm going to get sharing with all of you very soon. But you're going to see the market that we serve, business owners, and how we can help them and how we can improve our financial situation by helping business owners. So I'm excited for tonight's presentation because this company, our DAC, and this opportunity has been a life changer for myself and for many other agents. So without further ado, guys, I want to get right into it. I'm going to share my screen. Bear with me 1 second while I get this up and going. 1 second all right. Just let me know, McGuire, once we are up, and I'll get this
We're
rolling.
good to go, sir.
Awesome, awesome. So, guys, business loan broker, funding the front line of capitalism. We're here to help business owners nationwide. So we serve business owners. You can build an agency and get paid well to do both. This is a massive opportunity to help business owners because they need funding at some point in their entrepreneur journey. They need funding, and most of them get denied at the bank. And we can get them fast funding, and you can get paid quickly by doing so. And not only that, you can build an agency as well. It's not required, but you can build an agency as well. And it's a nationwide impact. So you can help business owners in every single state if you'd like to. And you can also build an agency nationwide. So why so many love this? Well, there's no license required. It's free to start. There's daily commissions paid, and you can override on an agency team as well. And this is home based, guys. You don't have to open up an office. This is home based. You can scale it from anywhere. So it's flexible, it's scalable, and it's online. So you and your agency can create a money machine. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's use an example. You help a business get $80,000, you're going to earn about $3,200 within the next couple of days after that funded deal goes through. One of your If one of your personal brokers does exactly the same, you're going to earn about $320 or more. First, your personal broker is going to earn that 3,200, but you're going to earn $320 or more. So you can do the math. How many brokers like that do you want in your agency? 10 brokers, 50 or more, right? So what do you actually do? So you simply identify, find a business that needs funding, and you connect them to our online funding platform. And our expert team handles the rest from there to get them the funds they need to grow and expand. And you earn on your own deals and on your agency's deals as well. And we provide here leverage, guys, not debt. So debt is money taken and spent somewhere where it doesn't benefit the business, right? Leverage is money taken to grow, to thrive, to take that business to the next level, right? We help businesses grow or profit more. And leverage funding in action can look a couple ways, right? We call these fuel plays. And here are some examples of fuel plays. So there could be a business that has one location and they need funding to open up multiple locations. Maybe a business has a massive opportunity to purchase a whole bunch of inventory, and by doing so, they get a discount. that's a fuel play as well. Or a restaurant or a business needs to add equipment to their business so they can keep growing and expanding. Maybe a store that has been outdated, they need to renovate inside so they can attract more clients, so they can remodel, renovate. Maybe a landscape business that has a bunch of projects out and they need to double their crew, triple their crew, or a restaurant that's slam busy has an opportunity to add seating, expand seating in the restaurant so they can bring on more clients and increase their revenue, right? Or maybe a construction business that is presented with a job where they're going to be able to profit a whole bunch, but they need working capital to say yes to that job. So sometimes, just like those examples, sometimes leverage isn't for growth, but it's a rescue play. And some examples of a rescue play can be a restaurant that needs to get caught up with rent, or maybe a business that where their equipment or machine broke down, they need to repair that right away, right? Or maybe a business needs funding for payroll so they can pay their employees right on time, or uh, add on new inventory because they're out of stock. Or maybe an audit came up and they have to settle a tax issue, right? So when business owners are in pinch situations, we can get them the funding they need to resolve those challenges. So a little bit of why business funding. So millions of businesses cannot get funding from their banks. It's the most underserved market in America, and there's 30 million small businesses in America. Guess what? Over 27 million are not bank eligible. And the statistics show that most will fail in the first couple of years. But you can be the difference between them growing or them closing. And the number one reason for failure, 82% said, the ones that failed said it was because of lack of access to working capital. And you may ask yourself, well, isn't that what the bank is for? Yes, but the bank is great for 10%. 90% of business owners are not qualified. So why are so many rejected? Here's why. At a traditional bank, a business owner must have collateral. That already disqualifies most businesses because they don't have collateral, or if they do, most are not comfortable putting up their house as collateral, or if they do own the building up for their business, they're not comfortable putting that up, right? A bank is looking to see if that business has been 2+ years profitable in tax returns, at least a 700 plus FICO score is required, and they're looking to see if that there's a business plan approved with that business. And it's a long, complex application, anywhere from 1 to 3 month wait for a decision. There's less than 1 million businesses that can qualify with the bank. But guess what? This is where we come in, our industry, the solution, alternative capital. There's no collateral required. All they have to be doing is generating at least $15,000 or more in sales the last 3 months, and have at least a 550 FICO score is okay. They can use the funds freely. There's no restrictions. And it's a simple 5 minute online application where a business can receive the funds within one business day. And there's over 9 million businesses that qualify. And on top of all of that, there's over 20 million businesses who can qualify for our instant funding. You're going to learn a little bit about that in a little bit. But to 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 take a better perspective on what's our industry, this is a $300 billion industry that most businesses don't even know exists. In 2024, the industry was up 11% to approximately 284 billion, and the expectations is that it's going to grow to 378 billion by 2028. And guess what? At DAC, our first goal is to capture at least 1% of this market, which would be $3 billion in funded deals. And when we do, that's going to be $210 million paid out to brokers just like you. So finally, business funding that works for the other 90%. But guess what? There's a problem. Not one lender is best for every business. There's over 100 providers in the industry, and about 20 are great, and we represent those 20. But even amongst the best 20, there isn't one who is best for every business. Why? Well, because of the industry type. Some lenders love the construction space. Others love the healthcare space, right? Also, they're looking at monthly sales amount, time in business, credit scores, etc. So, what's the solution for this? So, how did we solve this at DAC? We launched our online funding platform, Bank Breezy, where a business simply goes to your website. They fill out a simple 5-minute online application, and the top 20 providers compete for the deal. And our expert team delivers the best offer within one business day to your client. Simple and convenient solution for the unbankable 90%. So, through our online funding platform, what kind of offers do these businesses get when they apply, right? So, we have two products. One is our core rate preferred funding product, and approvals are anywhere between one to two times their monthly revenue. This is revenue based. So, for example, if there's a business generating $100,000 a month in revenue, they're going to be eligible to receive anywhere between $100,000 to $200,000. Rates, what are the rates? Well, rates, banks use rates. We are much more transparent, and we use cost of funding because we understand that business owners understand dollars and cents, right? So cost of funding is anywhere between 1.15 times to 1.25 times the funded amount. So, for example, on $100,000 funding, the payback is anywhere between $115,000 to $125,000. And the qualifications are that business has to be in business for at least 2 years or more, generating at least $15,000 in monthly sales or more, and have at least a 685 FICO score. This is our preferred select top tier product. And we always try to get every single business the core rate first. But if they don't qualify, we'll move them into our flex rate offers to find their best available option. And our flex rate marketplace best offer product is approvals are anywhere between half to one times their monthly revenue. So, for example, if a business is generating $20,000 a month in sales, they're eligible to receive anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000. Now, the cost of capital with our flex rate is slightly more. It's 1.26 times to 1.5 times the approval amount or the funded amount. So, for example, on a $50,000 funding, the payback is anywhere between $63,000 to $75,000. And qualifications are much easier for a business to be approved for. So a business has to be in business at least 6 months or more and generating at least $15,000 or more in sales and at least have a 550 FICO. And this is a conversation we always have with these businesses that apply through our funding platform and receive an offer. We always go through what they're going to use the funds for. If what they're going to use the funds for is going to help them fuel their business, right? Fuel their business, grow, they're going to be able to double, triple their revenue. They're going to be able to benefit from having these funds. Well, if the benefit outweighs the cost, then they proceed. Now, we also have something where we don't determine the cost of the funds, but we guarantee the best offer. And this is our best offer, guaranteed $500. If your client finds a better offer for the same type of funding, we'll pay them $500. And guess what, guys? DAC has never had to pay this out to any business. Why? Because we can get that best offer guarantee. So you can go out to the marketplace with your head high, chest out, shoulders back, confident that you can help these business owners receive the best offers in the market. Now, a little bit about DAC. DAC is a nationwide business, Michigan based. Our funding office is in Greenville, South Carolina. And we are 9 years strong, financially stable, going on to 10 years now in August. Our Trustpilot review page shows a 4.6 rating, excellent. And we have experienced leadership here. The founder, David Rutz, has over 30 plus years of proven success in the home based business space. Plus, with our corporate team, there's over 100 plus years. And that's not even counting all the leaders in the company. So there is leadership available here to help you succeed. And DAC launched Bank Breezy and has already served over 300,000 businesses. And DAC's opportunity impact goal is to have 100,000 active brokers. Guys, in the industry, in the alternative capital industry, there is not even 100,000 active brokers. But our goal is to get that 100,000 active brokers. And to transition into the market is screaming and the timing is perfect. And this is what I mean by that. In the real estate space, so I actually have a family member in the real estate space who does amazing, very well. But it's a competitive market. It's a competitive industry, right? Great industry, but very competitive. And on record, there's last year there was about 4.7 million homes sold and about 3 million licensed real estate agents. So that means there's one agent for every 1.58 homes sold. It's still an amazing opportunity, but when we compare it to business funding, in our space, there's over 9 million businesses, and there's not even 100,000 brokers. So that means if there were 100,000 brokers, that would mean one broker for every 90 businesses needing capital. That's an unbelievable, crazy good opportunity. And on top of that, there's also 20 plus million businesses who can qualify for our instant funding. It's our smaller revenue generating businesses that are doing anywhere from $3,000 to $15,000 a month. So you can see how amazing this opportunity is, and the timing is perfect to jump on. This is what your website, your business funding website looks like, the initial page where that's David Russ, a short 1 minute video of the founder explaining about our funding solution. So the businesses you send to your website can take a look at all of this information, qualifications, frequently asked questions, and this is what our initial intake form looks like before they apply. You're also going to be provided with all these social media posts, videos, so you can go social on your social media platforms and let the world know how you can serve businesses. So business success starts with you. You simply help business owners grow by accessing working capital, and you get paid fast with big bonuses by doing so. And some of the other ways we do serve clients, this is our merchant processing, our dual pricing erases the business owner's fees and boosts their profits. This is our health share that cuts the cost, but not the care. Most families on this save 60 to 80% compared to traditional insurance. And this is our instant gig funding I was talking about before. This is for businesses generating $3,000 per month. This is for small shops, side gigs, side hustles, solopreneurs, but we can help them out as well. But our main focus, guys, here, our bread and butter is business funding up to 2 million, built for business owners doing $15,000 or more in sales per month. And that's a market of over 9 million businesses, right? So you can see how huge the market is and how big of an opportunity it is for you to jump on as a broker to serve this market and make an impact. And now that you've seen the opportunity here, you may be asking yourself, how are we paid as brokers here in DAC? And that's what I'm going to get into right now. So you simply fund a client, you're going to get paid the next day. We say next day, it's really when the day after DAC is paid, and that could be anywhere from 1 to 5 days, 7 days after the funded deal goes through, right? Generally, it's anywhere between 1 to 3 days, but that's still very, very quick. So you can help a business owner receive the funds they need tomorrow and get paid next week with the commission, get paid next week with commission with the comment in. So that's amazing. You're one conversation away from your next payday. There's no limit to the amount of business owners you can help and the amount of commissions you can earn. So every funding equals income paid fast. You get 40 to 80% of bonus revenue. Bonus revenue is what DAC earns on the deal. So let's take a look. For our core rate preferred funding product, you're going to be earning anywhere from 1 to 3% of the funded amount on average. So, for example, if you help a construction business acquire $200,000 at 2%, you're earning $4,000. Now, let's take a look at our flex rate product. You're going to be earning slightly more because the cost of the funds is slightly more. And for the lender, it's a slightly higher risk. So you're going to be earning slightly more on this, anywhere from 2 to 5% of the funded amount. Now let's take a look. You help a bakery acquire $50,000. You're going to earn at 3% $1,500. Those are nice commissions, guys, and commissions with the comma in it. And you can make that next week by serving the market, by helping business owners. Now, residual income, I went through the payment processing and our healthcare. Residual income, this is our quiet money month after month. You keep up to 50% of residual revenue. So, for example, if you help a restaurant sign up with our dual pricing and they're processing $100,000 a month, you're going to earn anywhere from $3,000 a year or $250 a month residually. So you can see through your bonuses now, which is business funding, through the clients you acquire through business funding and residuals later, this can add up fast. But your income isn't limited to just you. So, like other brokerages and agencies out there, they grow by adding more and other brokers. And you can do exactly the same thing. We call this agency expansion. And DAC is going to pay you 10 to 50% income match on the brokers you personally enroll. So you earn 10 to 50% of their base commission. And guess what? It's not on their first deal. It's for life, guys. So you're going to earn 10 to 50% income match on their base commission for life on your personally enrolled brokers. So let's take a look at this. Let's say you bring on a broker. His name is John. John goes out, he helps a restaurant acquire $100,000 so that restaurant can open up a new location. That restaurant, that business owner is thrilled. John is thrilled because that $100,000 funding generated $8,000 in bonus revenue. And remember, we earn at a minimum 40% bonus revenue. John just earned $3,200. He's very happy as well. Since you brought on John, remember, we earn anywhere from 10 to 50% base commission. At 10%, you just earned $320 because John helped that restaurant. Now, that $320 is not coming out of John's commission. That's paid in addition from corporate, from DAC. Now, what if you were at the 50%? You would earn $1,600. And what's the difference? What makes you earn 10% or what makes you earn 50%? As long as you acquired a client in your last 30 days, if you help the business owner in your last 30 days, you will be at that 50%. And you're going to learn more about that in compensation when in training. So think of it as getting paid on your broker's sales for life because that's exactly what it is. Now take a look at this. This is amazing, guys. You want to create ongoing income with personally enrolled brokers. And this is a map. Let's say, as an example, right? This is a visual. Let's say these are your personally enrolled brokers nationwide, and those numbers in green represent their annual income, right? So you can see over there in Texas, down there in Texas, there's no numbers. He didn't generate any income, right? So this is performance based, guys. He didn't generate anything in Texas, but you, since these are your personally enrolled brokers, you had 10% over there in Wyoming. You just earned $7,000. You earned $7,000 on that broker. Over there in North Dakota, 3,000. In Oregon, 3,000. In New Jersey, 4,000. Colorado, 14,000. California, 1,200. South Carolina, 18,000. Bam, bam, bam. You can see how this starts to add up. And now over there in Texas, you didn't earn on that broker because he didn't help any businesses either, right? So what if you were at that 50% mark? Well, if you're simply acquiring at least one client every month, you're going to be at that 50% mark. And that's 5 times the income. Same group, same effort. So the total group's income is $600,000. Your match at 10%, which is minimum, you're always earning minimum 10%, you would earn $60,000. Your match at 50%, that would be $300,000. And guys, this is not guaranteed. This is an example. But guess what? It is possible. So you see how important it is to bring on brokers that want to get after it, that are hungry, that are ambitious, that are just like you, professionals just like you. If they don't have experience, no worries. DAC has the proven systems and trainings so they can succeed and so you can succeed as well, right? So from there, guys, it can only multiply because your brokers are going to see this opportunity as well, and they're going to want to bring on other brokers as well. And this is what we call developing a nationwide agency for you. And you can override earnings on all of their brokers as well through leadership ranks and through performance, you can unlock income on thousands of brokers coast to coast. And like I said, you're going to bring on brokers. Some are not going to bring on other brokers. They're just going to go out there, help business owners, right? But others are going to see this opportunity and they're going to go out, they're going to start bringing on other brokers. And every time one of them get a check, you're going to get an override check as well. So this is how the money stacks up. Through your direct broker commissions per funding on average, you're going to earn about $3,000. Through your personally enrolled brokers for every funding, on average, as an example, you're going to earn about $300 each. And on your multiply team, your nationwide network of brokers for every funding that goes on in your multiply team, on average, you can earn about $100 each. So you can see your income grows through your personal production, your broker development, and an ever expanding agency network. This is what we call scalable impact. And on top of all of that, DAC provides all the trainings and extras to guarantee your success here. This is your ready to go business system for free. You will receive a step-by-step plan sales process proven on how to acquire clients and how to succeed here. You're also going to receive an agent back office where you can track all of your deals and also see the brokers you bring on. Also, you're provided as soon as you start all the training necessary for you to go through the training and come out the other end ready to serve the market, ready to help business owners. Our LMS is our learning management system, which is about to launch very soon, which will be a certification process for all agents to go through. You're given all of this, you're given an agent resource center where all the promotional tools are located, videos, images, scripts, emails, text, everything you need is available for you. And also, guys, our online funding platform, Bank Breezy, that I mentioned before, that platform costs $30,000 for any other sales organizations or company to use. And you have access to that funding platform and the expert team that engages with your clients for free. And all of this complimentary. And why do we have access to that funding platform for free complimentary? Well, because DAC started Bank Breezy, guys. So you can see how much of an opportunity is provided to you here. Unmatched support and community. There's a 24/7 broker group Facebook where you're connected to other brokers at all times. Our live daily coaching, Monday to Friday Zoom calls where experts are on there training, giving insights, suggestions on how to succeed here. The founder, David Rutz, is on those Zoom calls who he has helped thousands of brokers and people in the home-based business space succeed. And you can ask him questions. Wade Cordell, our senior funding officer, who has helped thousands and thousands and thousands of businesses through our funding solutions. He's on our Wednesdays calls. You can ask him questions on those Zoom calls. Just that inner circle costs thousands of dollars anywhere else. You get it complimentary. Our internal support team, amazing, amazing team. This is real support, real people with real answers. And guys, our leaders only win when you do. As you saw before in the compensation, nobody wins unless you do, right? You see, your leaders are incentivized to help you in this business. They're incentivized to help you win, to help you make an impact to business owners so you can help them receive the funds they need to grow and expand and have you earn very nice commissions, right? So you're never alone in this business. And on top of that, this is what we call our money where our mouth is guarantee. We don't make a dime until you make a dollar. We offer a better way to serve and succeed. There's no fees, no risk, no fine print, fast commissions possible. You literally can receive a commission next week with the comment in. And we don't win unless you win. That's the type of company I want to be a part of, right? So, in summary, a business you can scale from anywhere, literally. There's over 9 million businesses, a nationwide reach where you can help them with our small business funding solutions, and you can earn daily by doing so, by helping them receiving the funds they need. And you're given all the proven sites and systems to succeed. And on top of that, our expert support team that helps you and helps engages with your clients until they receive the funding they need. Come on, man. This is a real solution, a real need, and a real impact. In summary, there's no barriers, no excuses. So you can start part time anytime. There's no license or red tape. zero investment to launch, zero risk, and you can work from anywhere. Launch in one day. Heck, I would say launch in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to show you how very soon. So make a difference, guys. Let's create your own money machine. Get paid fast, get paid monthly, get paid on teams if you decide to build one, and you're never alone. If you can follow a system and talk to business owners, this works. It's proven, guys. So here's where I ask you, where do you stand? Because this works. The only question is it for you? And are you ready to move forward? If you're a one guys, I'm out, not built for me. Hey, we understand. We appreciate you being coming out here tonight. All we ask of is for you to refer any business owners in need of funding you come across, or maybe you come across someone looking for this broker opportunity. Simply refer them to that person that invited you out tonight because you can help their business out tremendously. Now, if you're a two, I'm curious. I need a few more details, or a three, I'm in. Let's launch. Let's get paid. I'm ready to roll, Nick. Hang tight because in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to go through the 4 steps of getting started right. So, for those of you that were a one, hey, again, thank you for coming. And guess what? The doors are always open in the future if you ever want to be a part of this amazing company. Now, 4 steps of getting started. Number one, get started. It's 100% on us, guys. No investment. Start, give it a try if you need a few more details, but if you're ready to roll, get to the person that brought you out here tonight that invited you. Ask for their partner website. You're going to enroll. It's an initial intake form, takes 2 minutes, and bam, right away. Congratulations, you are a broker with DAC. Check your inbox because you're going to receive a welcome email letter. And in that email letter, you're going to receive all your broker information, your websites, and also the links to the initial training videos. So that's step number two, get trained. Watch videos number 1 and 2 in that welcome email letter, and you're going to unlock your private game plan with your enroller or your upline team leader so you can strategize a plan on what you want to do and what you want to succeed here in DAC. So get trained, and number three, get going, guys. Apply what you learned in training. Share your links, share your websites to business owners, to other potential brokers, and get the word out. Let the world know who you are and how you can help business owners. And number four, get positioned. Let's get you your first client. Let's help a business owner out and let's get you amped up. What's amped up, Nick? Amped up is when you acquire a client. Now you're going to be qualified to earn much more on the following client and also earn more on your broker's production as well. You're going to learn a little bit more about that in our compensation trade. But in summary, get started. Let's get trained, guys. Let's get going and let's get you positioned. And before I end this, guys, just wanted to say, I just wanted to mention there's 3 opportunities here in DAC. There's an opportunity to be a solo broker where you go out, serve business owners, help them get the funding they need, and you earn from your personal efforts. You can become a broker enroller as well, right? Where you're going out there, going out to the market, helping business owners, but at the same time, you're bringing on brokers and you earn from brokers you mentor. And also there's an agency builder. The agency builder. Those are the brokers that see this opportunity and say, hey, I can open up a broker. I can bring on brokers nationwide in the West Coast, the East Coast, in the South. I can take this, expand it, help them, help those brokers, mentor them, and take this nationwide and make a nationwide impact. And I can earn from my agency expansion here. So those are the 3 type of brokers. Which path fits you best? And let your enroller know so we can strategize on goals you want to set and what you want to accomplish here. And let's start building your DAC broker opportunity business today, guys. So again, thank you for coming out here tonight. We really, really do appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to be a part of this presentation. And I just wanted to end with this, guys, before I open this up for questions. Yes, I've been with DAC for about 7 years now. And when I came on here to DAC, when I was presented DAC by my father, Matt, he actually he brought me on, and I saw this business, I saw this company, and I saw the what David Rutz, the founder, was about his passion and the truth behind his words. And I had no B2B experience when I came on to DAC. I had no B2B experience. And when I came to DAC, I saw the systems that they were providing, the trainings that they were providing, the leadership of David Rutz and other leaders on these calls, weekly calls, invested into this movement, into this impact. And I saw that and I said, okay, I have no B2B experience, but by applying what I learned through the systems that are in training, the trainings that are provided by DAC, I said, okay, I'm going to be a student. I'm going to apply what I learned, and by just doing that, you can succeed because I have had success by doing exactly that. And we are a community, we are a family here. And you're going to see on these weekly live Zoom calls where other leaders are participating and they're talking about what's working, what they are encountering in the field, what they are encountering with other brokers. So if you're brand new here tonight, all I can say is, and you're thinking about it or you're ready to roll, get to the person that brought you out here tonight, ask for that partner website, join right away. Within the next 10 minutes, you can be part of DAC as a broker, and you're never going to regret this. Then you're not losing anything, right? The only thing you can lose is the opportunity of not starting tonight and looking back in the next couple of years and saying, "Man, look where they are today," right? I could have been a part of that. So there's no investment required. Give it a shot, and I guarantee you, if you apply what you learn through training in the systems, you are going to succeed here, guys. So just wanted to share that before I open this up for Q&As. But again, guys, I see there's an audience here, 60 participants. I know there are many more on YouTube watching live, but again, thank you guys for taking the time out of your evening tonight to be a part of this. So let's open this up for questions. If you do have a question regarding anything at all regarding the broker opportunity, you can raise your virtual hand, and if not, I'm going to check in the chats now. There are many chats. See, there's one hand up. All right. Jamal, Juana, and Jameer.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, sir.
So my question, I started about a few weeks ago as a broker. This is my first time being on this Zoom meeting. My background, I originally came from a banking background. So working my way into DAC, it's been different. I won't say it's been a real big challenge, but it's been different. However, I was able to get my first yes, as a matter of fact,
Okay.
as a DAC broker, and that's been pretty good.
Awesome.
Um,
Fantastic.
the thing is that the person that I got to come on and actually get approved,
Yes.
I've been having some trouble because I don't know if you've been through this before and who you've contacted, but it's going through Giggle because he's not up to that 15,000. Matter of fact, he's about 4 grand under that threshold.
Yes.
It's a small shop, small health and wellness shop. However, he did get approved for an amount, but he has not been able to. That business owner has not been able to get the funds yet. The approval was a few days ago. Is there anything that you can give me? Is there anything that you can help me with? Because I reached out to Giggle. I sent an email. I've also called, but I didn't get a response back, and I sent a text message to the number that was also provided. Is there any way that you can guide me to where I can still help the client still be able to get the funding that he was approved for?
Yes, sir. So, great question, and congratulations. Speaking to that business owner and having them go through the process. It was Jamal, your name? All right. I think you unmuted Jamal. I was going to ask you a question. I would like to unmute you because in regards to your question, I wanted to ask if you were still in communication with that business owner. So that business owner should have an email that they are sent from Giggle to connect their bank, right? To he received the approval, so he already connected the bank. Giggle is constantly sending emails reminding your client to either go back to the offer, to revise it, to take a look at it. So if you're able to communicate with your potential client, the business owner, please have him go check his email. He should have an email from Giggle to continue where he left off in the application, where the offer was presented. All right. So if you still have another question, Jamal, just raise your hand again so we can clarify as well. Anything else? All right.
Yeah, it is Jamal. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jamal. Yeah. So Jamal, so get back with your client and let him know to check his inbox because he is sent an email from Giggle to continue where he left off in the process.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. Yes. All right. Great question,
How you
Jamal. Great
doing?
way to go. And yes, sir. Kwamena, I don't want to
Yes. You
Kwamena.
said it. You said it good.
All right.
I would like to know: are there any leads company out there where you go, buy leads from for businesses that's looking for loans? And if you know of any, which company are the best ones?
Okay, great question, Kwamena. And we do not suggest purchasing leads from companies out there that provide business information that are looking for loans because we have tested that out in the past many years ago, and it these we have found and we have proven this. These are leads that have gone through several loan applications that have defaulted in the past and have been washed up and reused several times. So when you go through our trainings, you're going to learn how to contact and create relationships where you can find well-established leads and establish those relationships with business owners, where to start, what industries are are receiving our funding solutions the most. So you can concentrate and make a game plan around that structure. So we do not recommend you investing into a lead company that provides that type of information
Okay.
because we have proven where it does not work and it really uses up a lot of the resources from our team in Bank Breezy, our funding platform. So because we have found that almost all of those leads have been used, have defaulted, and will don't utilize or never approved through the platform. So
And one more thing.
yeah, yes, sir.
Like when a business client apply for a loan and they not qualify for whichever option they choose, will Bank Breezy or DEC point them to the proper option that they are qualified for?
So let me understand. If they're not qualified, let me ask you,
For
Clemena.
core
If they're not
rated, if they're
qualified,
not qualified for core rated, whether DC or Bank Breezy say, oh, but you are qualified for the micro funding, will it send them to the appropriate funding?
yes, sir. So great question. So when they apply through the Bank Breezy funding platform, our Bank Breezy team is going to try to get them approved right away for that core rate product. If they're not able to approve them for the core rate, they're going to go for the flex rate product, right?
Okay.
So, so if they're not able if they're not able to approve the business even for the flex rate, they're going to be notified why a brief explanation why they were not approved for either or product. All right.
Thank you.
You bet. Great question. All right. I don't see any more hands up. Oh, I know that guy, Matthew Duhame.
I just want to tell you, Mister, you did a spectacular job. I'm sure you saw the notes in the comments. And everybody watching here who stayed on, the existing agents and then especially the new people like looking at this for the first time. You see Nick's, I would say, overly exuberant, enthusiasm. It's founded upon success. You can see success, or you can see somebody talking about somebody else's success. And Nick speaking to you directly from the results of his efforts, following the system, following the training. He laid it out very, very well, articulated the system that David Rutz, the founder, put in place for anybody to plug into. Now, the question is, if you're coming on here, don't rely on your enroller. Don't rely on, and even the weekly trainings. Rely on the person in the mirror you're looking at, and you are going to be successful. There's no way you can't be as long as you apply yourself. So it's a roadmap, right? You laid it out perfectly. Nick, you did a great job, and of course I would have done better. I'm just kidding. There's no way I would have done that well. But you've got this down. But great. Thank you for the compliment about bringing you on, and giving you some insight as we went. We worked together, and you took that and made it your own. So that's important for everybody here. You come in and and you're seeing David's examples. You're hearing Nick. You come on Wednesday's calls and you see Wade Cordell. He's done all the funding, so he's intimately involved with the process, right? So he's seen it all, done it all. Yeah, the fellow asked, some to get declined. Listen, be prepared. Set the correct expectations for those clients. So important that you're a pro. Don't come on here and expect it. Oh, it's going to be done for me. No, 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 no. Get your butt trained. You don't, enroll here. It's great. It's free, right? But get trained. So the most important thing is, as the learning management software launches next week, hopefully any day now, I can't wait. So anybody who goes here to enroll must be trained. In fact, every agent who's already enrolled has got to understand how to set the right expectations, how to present this professionally, responsibly, but also how to engage the client to have them imagining the benefit and the use of those funds and then let them go. We don't have to sell this. What's the best thing is that you're not selling, right, Nick? I mean, when I was selling, closing, hammer, great. No, 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 no. You're giving them basically gold that they need, they see it, or they don't need it, but they will eventually. That's our market. So I appreciate you letting me raise my hand. Ellen Wynn, my favorite co-superstar, she's the one ready with her hand raised, and she's going to probably add to pile on that praise for you, Nick. But man, great job, everybody. Just plug into the training. Believe in yourself. Businesses are absolutely in need. They're not always going to tell you. Remember that. So give them a little rope and help them and encourage them to consider using this thing called leverage capital to fuel their business. All right. Way to go, Nick.
Appreciate
And I'll
it,
leave.
Pops. All right, Ellen,
Hey, Nick, can you hear me?
loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, another great presentation as usual. You're so eloquent in describing the funding broker opportunity with DAC. And, your dad, Matt, just coming on, what great words of wisdom from him. Just goes to show that you can have a multi-generational business. For those of you that are guests tonight listening and thinking, is this a good fit for me? It might be a great fit for you. And it might be a great fit for someone in your family, just like Matt and Nick have taken this on and are working towards creating generational wealth. But guys, I've been with DAC since June of 2018. So 7 years I have been working with the company, watching the company grow, and it only gets better and better and better. So if you're here for the first time listening and you're questioning the legitimacy here, or you're like I was when I first saw it going, wow, this almost seems too good to be true. It's not, it's real. And DAC pays those big commission checks over and over that Nick described in the compensation plan. We just are looking for more qualified people like yourself, or maybe someone that that can help us spread the message that we have a solution for the thousands and thousands of business owners that need what we have to offer. So, Nick, I appreciate you doing such a great job and representing the company the way you do. Proud to be in business with you guys. And if you're looking at this and thinking whether it's a good fit or not, just get back with that person that invited you, ask for their partner link, get started, no risk to get going, and you'll be able to figure out pretty quickly going through the training what you need to do to make this work. Thanks. I'll pass it back to you, Nick. Have a blessed evening.
Oh man, Ellen, I appreciate it. An amazing, amazing leader, guys. You are going to see Ellen on the calls. We love her, and thank you, Ellen, for those kind words. And it's like she said, it seems too good to be true. It's exactly how it is. There's no investment, guys. This is a business opportunity right in front of you to get going and succeed and make a difference, make an impact to those businesses you serve. But not only that, you can make a real financial impact for your family here. So thank you, Ellen. Robert, on mute. All right. Thank you. Unmuted. Let me ask you to unmute again, Robert.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Yeah, how you doing? I
Good,
saying
good.
I enjoy working with your company. It's been kind of hard for me, but I've been kind of get out there and build with new partners. But my question is, when I get a new partner and y'all want me to do the game plan, what's the best strategy to come up with a game plan with the person if they want to do part-time, full-time, or if somebody want to do 5,000 or 10,000? Like, what's the best strategy to come up with a game plan for a new partner?
Yeah, great question, Robert. And hey, great job getting after it and bringing on someone also on your team, another broker. To answer your question, in the Agent Resource Center, you're going to find in the team building tab where you can find a game plan PDF file where you can go through that PDF file with them and establish, the reason why, their goals, what they want to earn monthly, annually. So that PDF file, I suggest downloading it. But not only that, David Rutz has provided in the Agent Resource Center, the third video in the Getting Started tab is a game plan video where he goes through if you're brand new, you're kind of new, so you want to have create a buddy system with this broker that you brought on to the team as well. And you both can watch that game plan video together so you can establish and you can learn yourself as well how to establish a game plan with other future brokers. And you can watch that video with him so you can both learn and establish, those specific goals he may want to accomplish here in DAC. So, uh,
Okay.
so just go to dacrc.com, and the third video is going to be that game plan video, and then you can go to the team building tab at the website and download that PDF game plan file, so you can have that for this broker and also to have for yourself for future brokers. So, did that answer your question, my friend?
Yeah, that was it. I was looking for something to download. So you go to Team Builder, and then it's a tablet I can download.
Yeah, the team building tab has great files, great PDF files to save. There's a whole bunch of files, information there for team building. But if you specifically go to dacrc.com, the third video, there's the first one is getting started right overview, business funding overview, and the third video is the game plan video. So you can watch, you
Okay.
can you can both watch that together, and you guys can establish that game plan as you watch it.
All right. Thank you.
All right, you bet. Great question. All right, let me check the chats. Any questions in the chats? All right. All right. Taking a look. Oh, appreciate everyone. Seeing just browsing through the chats, just great comments. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Stacy Gonzalez. Unmute.
Hi. Hi,
Hey,
Mr. Nick Durham. Duhame. Am I
hey,
saying that right?
said it correctly.
Hi. Yeah, I'm a new partner. It's the first time on the call, so I'm trying to go into my enroller's website. So I'm here at first time. So when it's asking for company, now it says enter it if you I might be doing like an LLC maybe at a later time, but at this time I guess I would add my social security number, or will I be able to leave that blank until I get my LLC and put it in as a tax ID? Are we allowed to put an LLC the EIN number is what I'm looking. I'm sorry, not the EIN number. Will I be able to put that there later, or do I have to, when we start up with the application, to put in our social security in the meantime?
Yeah, so in the meantime, you can simply enroll as an independent broker. So you don't have to enroll as an LLC as a company, but if you want to, it's allowed. So if you don't have an LLC established, which I think I'm understanding correctly, Stacy, you do not have an LLC established, correct?
Not a Salvage registered, or I'm trying to do that and get an EIN number. So once I do
Yeah.
that, will I be able to put that EIN number at a later time where it says company? And then
Yes,
at the meantime, I can't leave them blank, so I would have to put in my social security number right now, right when I get started.
correct.
Yes.
So in the
Okay.
meantime, just enroll as an independent broker with your personal information. And then
Okay.
once you establish that LLC and have that information, you can transition into putting in becoming a broker as at your LLC. So you can transition that information in later.
Okay, now that so it would be whatever my number would be on the top of my social security. I mean, the social security number would still be there, or
Social
I
Security.
mean, okay, they would be there, both of them.
Correct.
They
Right
would be
now,
both,
you enter your Social Security number. Correct.
right? But I'm saying at a later time, uh, I guess the information would go through both of them, or would it actually, when I put in my EIN number, would it go through the company EIN number?
It will go through both. And if
Oh, okay.
support, if I am misunderstanding or if there's something I'm saying incorrectly, just correct me. But what
You can
I
start with your social security, and if you want to add the EIN later at a later time, you can just contact support and they can get that all situated whenever that time comes.
Hi, yes. Who was that? Who just
No,
who
that's
was that?
McGuire. He's one of the he's one of our the internal support members. He's with corporate. But like he said, like I've been stating, Stacy, simply enroll right now with your social security number. Later,
Mhm.
once you have your EIN number, simply contact support and they will get that all set up for you.
Well, thank you both. Thank you, Ms. McGuire and
And
or Mr. Cheek and Mr. Dillon. Thank you.
welcome to DAC, Stacy. All right, guys. So I don't see any more hands up. So we'll bring this to an end, everyone. If you have one last question, put up your virtual hand raised. But if not, guys, again, I see you, iPhone. All right. If you don't put up iPhone, if you want to put up your hand. But if not, guys, thank you again for coming out here tonight. If you're brand new, like Stacy is enrolling right now at her enroller's website, get with the person that invited you out here tonight. Ask for that website. Get started with DAC. Go through the training, and you're going to see exactly what is possible here. You already saw what's possible through this presentation. Now it's time to apply what you learned through training to make an impact to the small business market. Help those business owners receive the funding they need to fuel, to grow, to expand, to take their business to the next level. And also at the same time, you benefit and make an impact financially for yourself and for your family. So, guys, just wanted to remind everyone next Tuesday will be the next broker opportunity overview. Same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. McGuire Tate, and I'm assuming David Rutz as well. Or we'll let you guys know who will be doing the presentation next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. But McGuire Tate, I know will be doing that, and he may be doing that with David Rutz side to side tag team. So next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and tomorrow, guys, is our 11:30 a.m. Eastern, our broker update Zoom call. So we will see you on tomorrow's call. Thank you guys for coming out here tonight. Let's get after it. Let's build some momentum. Let's establish those relationships. Let's help businesses out, and let's make some income by doing so.